Hello and welcome back to the channel.
We thought we'd use this video as a chance to give you a bit of an update as to where we've been and what we've been doing for the last couple of weeks.
We also thought we'd use this as an opportunity to show you how we combine pub stops and festivals.
So going back to a couple of weeks ago, we'll start with a pub stop that we did. Now this is a pub stop we've done before, however we wanted to do it again because we wanted to go and see one of my colleagues or ex-colleagues, Julian. What's the pub stop?
The Gardener's Arms in Ardingly, East Sussex.
Yes.
Which brings me on to the Dolittle List, because that was one of the things on our Dolittle List. If you was watching our video at the beginning of the year, we set up this list because we wanted to hold ourselves accountable to the things that we say we're going to do, because we did it all the time. We say, oh, we'll do this, we'll do that, and we never actually got around to doing it. So we can now cross off Beer with Julian. And a lovely night that was too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Now just to interrupt you, we've got a few more things we can actually cross off, and what I'll do is I'll put links to the videos to all of these things, so if you want to see us do them, you can see us do them at a time of your convenience.
Yeah.
So we did the Bluebell Railway for my birthday.
That was good fun.
So we can cross that off. We did the Isle of Man. We've recently been to the Isle of Man.
Amazing. An amazing week in the Isle of Man.
Now they're the only ones that we've done in full, but I think the Wales one, you can half cross that, because we put Wales on with the intention of visiting Snowdon and North Wales. We've not yet done that. However, earlier on in the year we did go with Paul and Carol. We went to Cardiff, didn't we?
Which is still Wales. So we've half done Wales,
yeah, so
but we've still got more to do, so I'll go halfway.
That's halfway. Things we've got left to try and plan in and try and fit in. Love to go kayaking with Extreme. Love to go to Windsor Great Park, and we'd love to do the Willows campsite. So yeah, they're the things left to do.
We've still got some half of the year left, so maybe we'll get them in.
But yeah, Gardener's Arms with Julian. This is how we got on. The pub is in a lovely area and has a gorgeous flat car park outside. It's dog friendly, and Claire even found somewhere to keep Lily quiet. The beer in there was really good, and I had quite a few pints of Badger. It was great to finally have a beer with Julian, even if I had to teach him how to use technology afterwards. Cheers! Cheers! Come on. Right, yeah, search David, and it should come up.
No, but you already sent me.
You don't want to create a post. Go back. What are you doing? If you had an iPhone, you'd know what you're doing. Search that little thing. That's it. Now search David.
No, you already sent it to me, so
just search it. I'll come up.
Mate, I told you, you're not that important.
I should be.
Where
on
are
it. Well, search surname. You must have done this when you emailed me back in the day. Just VID. Oh, have I come up?
Maverick.
Yeah, that's my profile picture. Yeah, we've already seen that. We covered that earlier tonight.
Mate, I can't take you seriously.
Why can't you take me seriously? I look good. I look like Tom Cruise, mate.
Mate,
you remember what Tom Cruise looked like?
Mate,
that's me.
Oh, that's the
just show that to the camera. Show that because everyone knows what you're laughing at.
Oh my god.
I don't know why he's laughing. I think I look good there. I look damn hot.
You've lost about 10 stone.
I've lost 10 stone. If I lost 10 stone, I'd be dead.
Right. Wait, anyway.
Right. If you scroll, you'll be able to see all about me. You see all the stuff, all the Campervan radio stuff. That's clear.
It's just full of Maverick.
Yeah, keep going. Me and Claire,
no, I can tell you just found Netflix, didn't you? You just found Netflix.
He's lost the plot.
Oh mate, that's hilarious. Right.
As you can see, we had a great night with Julian, with lots of laughs and lots of few drinks.
Yeah. So for us, pub stops are fantastic because there's so many of them out there. There's near enough always a pub stop near where the place is that you want to do something or where you want to see people. So this pub was right up the road from where Julian lived. Now speaking of proximity, we actually found a great pub stop that was near VanLove Festival where we were going a couple of weeks ago, or last weekend actually. So we went there with some friends, didn't we?
Yes, we did, the night before VanLove Fest, and it was a nice little meet up, and it just set the party mood going.
Yeah.
And it was really good fun, and it was literally 10 minutes away from the field.
Now this one's a little bit different because with a lot of pub stops, you stay in the pub car park, you eat inside the pub or you drink inside the pub, and it's free of charge. Now this one had a field out the back, didn't it?
Yeah, a bit of a mini campsite sort of thing.
And I think we paid £15, which isn't too much money. We didn't have an electrical hookup, but because it was on a field, we were able to congregate around the backs of the van. We were able to have a bit of a catch up, a bit of a laugh and a bit of a joke, which was great. Also, what it meant was the following morning I could cook breakfast out the back of the van, couldn't I? It was a glorious day, and we do love that, don't we, cooking outside the van?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was really nice. And then from there, we then went on to VanLove Fest. Now VanLove Fest was only about a 10-minute drive away, but we did drive in a convoy. In our convoy you had Mr and Mrs H on tour at the front, followed by Wandering Wilds, then us, and then behind us you had Reds Go Travels, followed by Hills Explore. Now at this point I have to actually say a huge well done to Brian from Mr and Mrs H on tour, because he managed to lead the convoy, he managed to keep us all together, and also there were various different checkpoints with various different high-vis police, and he managed to keep us all in the same line and the same queue. We took advantage of being able to stick together by creating our own little formation as we went down the runway towards the camping area. I'm not sure what the stewards thought was coming towards them when they saw us all racing up. Anyway, we decided to behave ourselves and get back into single file. Okay, so obviously that brings us on to festivals. So, VanLove Festival. For anyone that doesn't know what it's about, where it is, it's at Elvington Airfield, and essentially it's 1,000 vans that all camp on the runway. Why don't you tell everyone what you like about it and what really goes on there?
It's brilliant. So it's basically on the runway. Everyone's lined up on the runway. At the top of the runway there's the stage, they've got lots of entertainment, there's stuff going on throughout both days. It's a good place to meet up with friends. The vibe is just so fantastic. It's one of the best ones out there, just proper party mode. And they had a fancy dress, didn't they, for the superheroes on one of the nights, which was a lot of fun. There was so many great costumes, but yeah, really good time.
And it is the one festival where the best part of it is going home.
It is.
And do you know why? So they have a convoy to make sure everyone gets off the runway and off the airfield at midday, because that's as long as they've got it hired for. They get everyone in a line and you drive in convoy up the runway.
You think of 1,000 vans in convoy off the runway, and they've got the radio, VanLove radio going on, and everyone's tooting to the songs, and it's just such a wicked atmosphere. Really good fun. So
they broadcast a local radio station from the stage in the middle, and they broadcast it on a local frequency, so you can tune your radio in the van into that frequency, so that's how everyone's listening to the same music as you're parading down the runway.
It was sad going home, but it is good fun. At least it's good fun getting off.
Yeah, we're still finding photos of it, aren't we? Creeping up on our timeline, and it makes us sad. Recommend it. It is our favourite festival. It's the best one we do, and if we only do one next year, it will be VanLove.
Oh, well done. My friends, make some noise if you're having a good afternoon. Make some noise. Let me hear ya. Yeah, we are lining up for the last little bit here, the Survivors Convoy, where you become part of the show. And I was talking to someone earlier, they said that their van reminds them very much of a love shack.
So as you can see from this video, the van does give us a lot of opportunities. We've touched on just 2 of them, pub stops and festivals.
Yeah, and these are probably 2 of our favourites, and I'll tell you why they're 2 of our favourites, because they open up opportunities to spend time with friends. And that
times.
And I think that is the biggest thing that both the van and YouTube has given us, and that is the opportunity to build our friendship base and meet with new friends.
Yeah.
Now on that bombshell,
Dolittle's done.